Hola, what's up, guys? Welcome back. And I saw this video that was dropped by Law and Crime where they released looks like some new body cams and looks like a little bit of like interrogation from this woman Taylor Schabusiness. We've covered her previously on the channel. This is the woman that dismembered her lover or boyfriend, Shad Therion. And it was pretty horrific what she did to the guy. Pretty remorseless person. Even before the trial, she attacked her attorney. Like, she jumped up and like tackled her attorney. Like, all the cops had to run in and like separate her. Crazy woman. And Shad's mother found him in that condition. Let me make sure we're good on the stream because we had some internet stuff going on earlier. I think we're good. Okay. So I'm going to do a little tiny, we'll just read this article, like a little tiny recap for anybody that doesn't know the story. You know, she was a Jeffrey Dahmer fanatic, right? There was even the picture, and they were trying to fight it from coming out during the trial. There was this picture where she's like, "Oh, I love you, Jeffrey." And then I want that to come out. Oh, but it came out. Fan, Jeffrey Dahmer fan. So the family of the Wisconsin man who was choked to death before being decapitated and dismembered by his lover described his killer as a monster. She was charged with homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree SA after the victim's own mother discovered her son's severed head in a bucket covered in a towel. Not only that, though, I think they uncovered during the trial that it wasn't just his head that was in there, but his phallus, if you know what I mean. His private part was also dismembered and put in a bucket covered with a towel, and the mom came and found it. Wild. She also admitted to giving him oral and using a toy after he was deceased. Now, the story was that I believe that like at some point she put like a chain around his neck, like this metal chain, and I kept squeezing and squeezing, and I don't know if he started changing colors and blood started coming out of his mouth, and she just kept going. She didn't stop. All right. Pretty well. That's him right there. And after he passed away, she continued to have sex with him. The mother, Shad's mother, Tara, said she called police to her home in Green Bay shortly after 3 a.m. on February 23rd. So all this stuff was happening in the basement. Mama's basement. She had been woken up by the storm door slamming and the sound of a vehicle driving away. She saw the basement light was on and went to see if her son was there, assuming that it was Schabusiness, with whom Therion had spent the day with. According to the criminal complaint, which refers to her initials as TP, she went into the basement and did not see anyone, so she started to walk back up the stairs when she noticed a bucket next to the bottom of the stairs. She removed the blanket from the bucket and she discovered the victim's head. And according during the trial, his phallus was in there too. I think she drained some of his blood into the bucket, I thought, and it wasn't really like a bloody scene from what I remember, surprisingly. So, insane. Alex Wanish reported how he had observed a plastic bucket on the floor with a shower/beach towel over the bucket. He lifted the towel and observed a human head inside. Also, what appeared to be dried blood near the mattress. So it didn't take long to catch up with Schabusiness. They found her with blood on her sweatshirt and sweatpants, scratches on her arms, and a cut on her left thumb, what appeared to be blood on her hands. That's her right there. She's proud of what she did. And they were both doing meth, apparently, and trazodone, the power sedatives, so her upper and a downer. And she's married. Schabusiness, who has a husband, Warren, and recently became a mother to son Mateo admitted she knew Therion. The pair are also friends on Facebook. And I believe, if I remember correctly, the husband's standing by her side still, holding her down. So, yeah. All right, let's just jump over to the new body cam. Crazy.
Have you ever thought about why you have these urges? Why you like these things?
No. For the first time, we're getting a look at never-before-seen footage in the case of Taylor Schabusiness, the Wisconsin woman convicted in the murder, dismemberment, and decapitation of her former lover. Law and Crime obtained hours worth of previously unreleased video, including the bizarre reaction Schabusiness has when she's arrested.
They took him out! They took him out! Woo!
Bro, and so this is the thing. I've never seen any of this video. This just dropped by Law and Crime. And from the reports that we were reading back then, they were saying like she was excited and happy and ecstatic and cheering on what she did.
They took him out!
You took him out.
Schabusiness has when she's arrested.
They took him out! They took him out! Woo!
In the same time frame, she brings up another famous Wisconsin defendant.
Fucking raid in the house.
Then there's her peculiar reaction.
Fucking raid in the house.
Then there's her peculiar reaction when arriving at the police department.
Get a good one on my thumb.
Alright.
We'll take you inside the interrogation room when Schabusiness first speaks to detectives. And days later, when detectives ask why she committed such a gruesome crime.
Is there a particular reason why? Is it blurred in it? What?
All this giving us a look inside the mind of a convicted murderer. The case takes us back to February 2022 when Schabusiness murdered 24-year-old Shad Therion. She'd known Therion since middle school, and the pair had dated and hooked up in the past. But on this specific night, rough sex led to something much more nefarious: murder and dismemberment.
Need more units over here right away.
According to Schabusiness's police interviews, she used a dog chain to strangle Therion.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't stop when he turned purple and even admitted to officers that she liked it.
Hey, you also said that you enjoyed it, right? Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Alright. What'd you enjoy about that?
Just
Was it kind of thrilling, a rush, exciting? What was the feeling that you got out of it?
that's all it is.
I'm just trying to understand what you were feeling. You're saying that it's kind of joy. Did it make you happy? Was it just kind of exciting? Like opening Christmas presents?
Like,
Or?
I don't know. Like, this is the thing that I have, like, I've always had, you ever love something so much that you kill it? Like, it
You ever love something so much that you kill it? And I remember this from the affidavit.
happens to me. That's the feeling that I have. I love something so much that I kill it. Like, I love it so much, and then I kill it. That's what happens to me. So,
After Therion was killed, Schabusiness admitted she cuddled with his body and, quote, played with it for 2 to 3 hours. Then she sexually assaulted his corpse and dismembered his body using knives from his mother's kitchen. It was
it was a butter knife too, I thought. Well, one of the knives are really like dull.
ultimately Therion's mother who made the grim discovery of her son's murder when she found his decapitated head in a bucket at the bottom of her stairs.
head. I can't believe I left that.
Where's the body?
The body's there.
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You liked it?
I want to kind of look for all the organs, but yeah, they're all dismembered. Yeah.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do with the body parts?
Oh, they're in the house.
Somewhere?
They're like, yeah.
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
Absolutely in the basement. I was gonna bring them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van. It's, what is it? A foot, maybe.
The what?
I think it's a foot.
A foot in the van?
A leg, maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna bring it all, and then I'm like, man, this is messy, so then I just left it. I got lazy.
Okay.
I got lazy, and that's what I did, so I'm like,
Schabusiness was later charged with first-degree murder, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. Law and Crime live-streamed her 5-day trial that ended with a guilty verdict. Jurors also rejected Schabusiness's defense of guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. She was later sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Going to impose...
Bruh, you remember this shit? By the way, this is still kind of like a recap, I think, and then they're going to get to some of the new videos, I believe. Yeah, we saw some of it we saw during the trial.
Life imprisonment without the possibility of extended supervision. I believe that's appropriate in light of the findings that I've already made.
It was right around this time that Law and Crime put in an open records request for all material in the Schabusiness case that wasn't used as evidence in the trial. 10 months later, the Green Bay Police Department sent us nearly 30 videos amassing dozens of hours of footage. We'll start with Schabusiness's arrest.
I remember this part too, them looking through her car. And welcome.
Thyrion was murdered at his mother's house on the west side of Green Bay, but Schabusiness was arrested at an apartment complex on the east side. This is video of officers arriving at that apartment, looking at evidence on the scene. Investigators find blood in the snow outside near this minivan. Detectives later determined the minivan belonged to a man named Scott Tomes, but Schabusiness was driving it after the murder. Detectives would later search inside the minivan and find parts of Thyrion's remains. Bodycam shows that as officers get their first look at the minivan, Schabusiness appears outside. That's when she's taken into custody.
Could possibly be blood.
No footprints on the passenger side.
Parts of this audio have been redacted by the Green Bay Police Department, but you can still see what's happening. Taylor Schabusiness is being handcuffed.
Contact. Anybody else in your apartment?
I know Taylor fairly well.
Do we have Adam 3 come up?
Hey, cut something. Get up here.
Well, someone in the chat says the collector says I correspond with her to this day. Really? Whoa. She's claiming more victims? No. No way.
One. There's what they came back to.
I want to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this body cam. Body camera video from another officer shows these same moments from another angle.
Hi. Dispatch, we have contact. Contact with you. Anybody else in your apartment?
no.
What apartment is she in?
Yeah, we probably have to watch it again. Got the memo?
A third perspective shows her arrest again, this time with better audio.
Thank you. Dispatch, we have contact. With Taylor. Contact with Taylor.
Once Schabusiness is cuffed, she's taken to a squad car nearby.
Green Bay Police! If anybody's in here, announce.
And by the way, she's appealing the sentence. This is an article from May this year saying that she's appealing it. She's going to try to fight it back.
I got a warrant off of my arrest. I got a warrant off of my arrest.
Gypsy Lola, thank you for the 23 months.
At this point, Schabusiness fumbles around in the back seat as her hands are cuffed behind her, and then she starts laughing. Seconds later, Schabusiness is laughing to herself yet again before saying she took him out.
They took him out! They took him out! Woo!
As time goes on, she continues smiling to herself and appears to be mouthing words, but not actually speaking.
Wow.
Oh.
Then she makes a remark about the afterlife before getting angry again.
We are going to hell. That's up. I'm pissed. I could have went. Holes.
Schabusiness's next remark comes out of left field.
Right in the house.
It's unclear why Schabusiness muttered the name Rittenhouse to herself, but it was likely in response to the 2021 trial of teenager Kyle Rittenhouse. That case also took place in Wisconsin after Kenosha's unrest in 2020. Rittenhouse shot and killed 2 men and injured a third. The case wrapped only 3 months before Schabusiness's arrest, but had a much different ending than her case would go on to have. Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted on all charges, but there's additional footage of Schabusiness in the squad car too.
Oh, I'm going nuts right now.
Oh, I didn't see this.
You shouldn't be in the back of my car too long, okay?
I'm going nuts right now.
It's not really clear what she's talking about or who she's talking to, but Schabusiness is clearly angry in this video.
I got a big issue right now. Hate that mother. Hate that mother. I hate seeing double. I really do. All the time. All the time. This is annoying as I can't wait to get out of this car. Yeah, I'm having issues right now because I can't see straight. I can't see straight at all.
I think you're lying. I think this is part of your crazy alibi you're trying to pull off in the courtroom.
This is an issue. I can't see straight. And I can't see anything.
While some officers deal with Schabusiness, others enter that apartment complex on Green Bay's east side.
One is right here. I got a door open.
Shit. Don't know.
It's the front one. Watch the windows.
Watch that front window.
Boy, ready.
Right.
Watch this.
Need more units over here right away.
At this point, officers take Scott Tomes into custody.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Walk out of the apartment very slowly. Walk out towards me. Hold the traffic. Hold the traffic. Come out towards me. Get on the ground.
Damn, bro. Almost lit his ass up. So he's the owner
Hands
of the...
out at your side, just like an airplane. Do it now. I got the apartment. Find out if anybody else is in here.
Green Bay Police! If anybody's in here, announce yourself now!
Is there anything on the?
Green Bay Police! If anyone's in here, announce yourself now!
Not at all. What's your name? Are you Scott?
Hands up!
Put your hands up!
Hands up! Walk out of the apartment.
Put your hands up!
Slowly. Walk out towards me.
We're gonna be the arrest team here.
Hold the traffic. Hold the traffic. Come out towards me. Get on the ground.
What's the other cam?
Hands out at your side, just like an airplane. Do it now. Get out of the apartment. Good.
What's going on here?
Green Bay Police! If anybody's in here, announce yourself now!
No, there's nobody in there.
Is there anything on the
Green Bay
apartment that we need to be worried about?
Announce yourself now!
Not at all.
What's your name? Are you Scott?
Yes, I am. You know, I just started calling you guys.
You were trying to call us?
Yeah.
As far as the appeal, it says that a lawyer for Taylor has informed the Wisconsin Court of Appeals that he plans to submit a formal appeal so that his client's case can be heard in front of a 3-judge panel of the state's 3rd district. Records show that Schabusiness and her lawyer, Greg Patot, have also started to request transcripts from her pretrial hearings and her initial appearance in Brown County Court. They have not filed a formal appeal, but expect to be filing one in the next few months. So, supposedly, according to her attorney, one's coming. Doesn't mean she's going to get it, but it's coming.
Right here, in this closet.
Why do we do this anyway?
The Dahmer's cousin?
Hold a second here.
Everybody ready?
You have anything on you I need to be worried about?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was my toe.
Alright. Scott, are these your shoes out here?
What's that?
Hold on, I got a door back here behind.
Stepped on his
Are
foot?
these yours? Okay. These aren't your shoes?
No weapons, no nothing.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna roll you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, hold on. Easy.
Poor Scott.
Put,
Yo, do you guys, you know what I just remembered? During the Schabusiness trial, yeah, I wonder if I could find that clip. I don't know. Do you remember that friend? A mutual friend of Taylor and a mutual friend of the victim. The guy kind of looked like a pothead testifying. And at one point when he's testifying, homeboy goes, yeah, we were chopping it up. And everybody kind of looked at each other and it was like, you know, we kind of all were like, poor choice of words. And then when the guy walked out after testifying, he like nodded. Well, she gave him like a peace sign. Taylor did. And he like nodded with a smile and shit. I'd have to look for that clip. That was wild. Is this right here? Or is it somebody else? Well, that was the Damn, I don't know. I must have not saved it. It's somewhere. It is somewhere, but I couldn't believe the dude said that. Maybe I didn't post it because whatever. Dude said chopping it up.
it's easy if you fold that.
Okay, I gotta get my shoulder out. I gotta get my shoulder out. Okay, you can lay me down now.
Well, I'm gonna have you stand up.
Oh.
Are those slippery doors?
Yes.
Okay, stand up. Ready?
Yep.
1,
ready.
2, 3.
Okay.
Face this wall for me.
Here it is. Here it is. They clipped it. It's the dude. Chopping it up. Taylor Schabusiness laughs through old friends' odd testimony.
Can I speak right now?
Yes.
My name is Alexander Gannon.
I don't want to watch this whole
The
thing,
witness
those
is
18
yours,
minutes.
Mr. Saunders. So I introduced you as AJ. Is that a preferred nickname you go by?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your proper name is Alexander.
Yes.
Okay. So is it okay if I call you AJ?
That's fine. That's
All right. So AJ, how old are you?
25.
Do you live in the Green Bay area?
Yes.
Did you grow up here as well?
Somebody commented too, said, I'm glad he said chopping it up. It might have been inappropriate, but Taylor's reaction destroyed her insanity plea. Because I think she actually laughed when he said that. I wish there was like a shorter clip of it, though. I don't want to listen to 20 minutes of this shit.
Yes.
Did you go to high school and middle school here?
Yes.
AJ, do you know somebody by the name of Shad Therian?
Yes.
And how do you know Shad?
Able to find it. Here, am I serious? Right here.
Basically, I went over to the apartments, and when Specifically, when I got there, we were just chilling, chopping it up, like how we always do. And
you can kind of hear the laugh too, right? You hear that's Taylor laughing. He's like, "Oh, we're just chilling, chopping it up," which is like, of course, not the best verbiage, you know, but of course she's there laughing,
chopping it up, like how we always do. And basically,
they literally panned. They moved the camera over to her. They changed it because she's cracking up.
I was like, Taylor was asking like, do you wanna hang out with Shad? She was asking me like for consent.
Isn't that crazy? Shad. She tried to please. She's insane. She's not insane. She knows exactly what she's doing. My reaction was crazy. I just don't know where's the clip. And then when after this guy left, I don't know if they clipped it when he walked out. I couldn't believe this. Oh, they didn't show the clip here. She throws him a peace sign and he like nods.
Step up to that wall.
I tried to call you guys and call the fact I was just getting off the phone with you guys. 391-6800.
As Tomes is being detained, he tells officers he just called for police, saying Schabusiness took his vehicle, that minivan we saw earlier.
Now, I live here. Why am I being detained such as this?
So, there's some circumstances that happened where we believe that female is involved.
Yes, you are correct.
What do you mean you're correct?
You are correct.
Okay.
I called the police on her.
Why?
Because she took off with my car earlier.
Okay.
She's on ankle bracelet.
Okay.
I called you guys.
Okay.
I called you guys,
This is
man.
for something
Yeah, I called y'all. Y'all motherfuckers locking me up and shit. I called you.
way more important than a stolen car at this point.
But still, I called her on you.
This way.
At this point, Tomes is in the back of a squad car.
How do you know her?
I've been taking care of her for quite a long time.
Well, I've been taking care of her for quite a long time.
Just have you sit in the back here where it's warm, okay?
All right. Again, nothing better be touched in my apartment.
I hear you.
Tomes maintains he called for police help, but doesn't know what's going on with Schabusiness.
I'm trying to figure out why I'm being handcuffed and I'm in the back of the squad car. That is going through my mind rapidly.
Okay, so like I said, we're just detaining you at this point because we're not sure if you're involved in something that
I'm
had
not involved.
Well, I don't know that.
I know that, and I'm telling you that. If I wouldn't be calling you guys the last 10, 15 minutes. You could check my phone.
Okay.
391-6800. I've been calling you guys, trying to cooperate, and you're putting me in handcuffs. It's ridiculous.
Right now, you're wanted for questioning. That's all I can tell you.
And what?
Detectives will explain it all.
CIA or some shit?
Detectives will explain it all once we get to the station.
Tomes is taken to the Green Bay Police Department, and separately, so is Schabusiness.
Man, I really took this guy. Schabusiness. Done that.
These are some of the first moments after Schabusiness's arrest when she's being held at the Green Bay Police Department. You can tell because she's still in the outfit she was wearing when she was arrested. From here, officers take pictures of Schabusiness, the clothes she's wearing, and her hands.
Is her name on the hat? Last name? Yeah, it looks like it. They keep muting it.
She ended up walking out on us as we walked.
This is ready. There it is. Okay.
Alright, let's take an overview quick. Can you lift your head up, please? Put your arms up.
Put my arms up.
Arms out, just like you have.
Damn, yo, look at her eyes. Crazy eyes.
Arms out again. And keep the arms out.
Get a good one on my thumb.
Alright. Alright, this hand. Can you pull your sleeve up a little bit? Thank you. And then can you turn your hands over for me? There you go. Pull that up a little bit. There you are. Thank you.
Oh, you think all the meds she was on? Meds and drugs. Both.
Do you need water or anything for
Early on, Schabusiness has read her rights.
We need to get some information from you, okay? But the way you were brought down here, and because you are here, that I need to read you something called your Miranda rights. Have you had your Miranda rights read to you before?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to read them right now, and once we get past these Miranda rights, then you can ask questions, I can ask questions, so we can have further discussion. Okay?
In the same time frame, Schabusiness gives officers the okay to collect some of her DNA.
What we're going to ask is that you consent to give us a buccal swab, which is basically an oral swab with the inside of your cheeks. Why? That just gives us a sample of your DNA. And I have a form here. So is that something that you'd be willing to let us do?
Yeah.
Okay.
A form?
Yeah, sign a form. It's a consent form. I'll explain it to you when I get a pen. And then after that, we're going to swab just your hands for now.
Officials soon ask her how she knows the victim.
He's my ex.
Your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they found a kind of disturbing stuff at the house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood.
When she's left alone, Schabusiness again talks and laughs to herself.
Oh, that's weird.
That myth,
really
man.
Weird.
That myth.
Black top. Black top.
Days later, Schabusiness is interviewed again.
I'm going to have this officer just catch it down as part of the procedure and take those cuffs off you.
Hi there. If it turned the face away from me. And then I didn't worry about it. No.
Round chicken. Wisconsin?
You can step to your right.
We just have, I guess, some more follow-up questions that some people have asked us to ask you. Like you talked to the medical examiner and the forensic pathologist who did the autopsy. We just had a couple questions that he wanted us to ask you too.
Based on the nature of Thyrion's wounds, the medical examiner had a specific question for Schabusiness.
Well, some of the things that, in all seriousness, that like the medical examiner asked me to ask you is do you have any experience like being a butcher or anything like that, and meat processing, deer hunting, anything like that? Because he said that, you know, some of the stuff that he saw just made him think that maybe you had some past experience with that type of stuff.
When asked why she committed the crime, Schabusiness didn't have a straight answer.
Is there a particular reason why? Is it blurred in it?
Real big blur.
Okay. What do you remember?
Oddly enough, I'll say this, I see myself doing it in third person.
Third person.
Yeah, choking him out and everything, and then just ending that process. It was blurred and wrong.
This was over a course of quite a big period of time, right? And you were in the basement the whole time?
Yes.
No, I think at one point you told me that.
As part of the open records request, Law and Crime also received an unusual body camera video showing Schabusiness in the front seat of a patrol car in her orange scrubs. The video is dated February 28th, days after she was arrested and charged for Thyrion's murder. Throughout the video, officers drive around Green Bay, searching for an apartment complex with white pillars, but it's not totally clear why.
Well, east side or west side?
That's right.
Across the bridge?
The thing is, I gotta find this place first. So I'm gonna assume, you know, like.
Do you think it was east side or west side?
No, it's east side. I just gotta find
When we get on the bridge, we're gonna go to the west side. So give me an area on the east side to get in here.
You know where Mason is, or?
That's Mason right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which way you want to go?
You want to go east or you want to go west?
Yeah, east.
All right, so we gotta get to Mason Street. That's where you're telling me, right?
During this drive, conversation seems oddly normal as Schabusiness and officers discuss everything from food to music.
So rate of 1 to 10. Rate of 1 to 10. How's that pork sandwich?
Oh man, it was a 6.
6? Not great.
It was good. It was good. I just should have got the ribs.
I want to make sure we're thinking of the same kind of building.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes.
Maybe they're just trying to befriend her to get information.
This place got good food right there.
Quick Trip?
No.
Little Mexican restaurant there?
Yeah.
They do good food.
Really good carnitas and everything.
I really like tostadas and I like tamales.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love tamales.
I love tamales.
Yes. The more authentic, the better. Corn just tastes so good with chicken or... 24-year-old lady likes 80s rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
I got this on my Spotify.
You listen to SoundCloud? You listen to SoundCloud? You should listen to my boys a mixtape, Frostbite Season.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of SoundCloud.
Expo.
Throughout the recording, the driving officer points out locations as Schabusiness gives directions.
So Mason's one street over, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Want to get on it or you want to go straight?
Just keep going straight. It's somewhere around here now, that's all I know.
All right.
Take a right.
Take a right somewhere in here?
Yep.
So this will look for the white pillared apartment building, right?
Yep.
All right. I know of one not terribly far from here, but I don't know one this direction.
Okay. All I know is,
we'll go right. If that's where you want to go, we'll go
all I
right.
know is that I remember that starlight right there, and that is it. Gas prices went up. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly with gas prices.
Remember what color brick or anything that the building I had?
Pillars. That's
white pillars.
Just white pillars, but
I know a couple of houses on the west side that got white pillars, and I know at least one on the east side that's got white pillars over by Preble High School.
somewhere around here.
When I say pillars, no, that's obviously not it. It's a house, but I'm thinking of white pillars like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about those too.
Alright. So we need to find an apartment building that's got those pillars. So there's a bunch on the west side.
Yeah. Could have been, but I thought it was on the east side because it wasn't very far from the Starlight.
About 30 minutes into the drive, officers asked Schabusiness about the crime.
Do you have any idea why that some of these things
reoccur?
No, I mean, have you ever thought about why you have these urges? Why you like these things?
No.
You kind of mentioned a few times that you're in the head, right? You said that, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is there any reason?
I really wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to start to explain myself on that one at all. So I just keep my mouth shut.
Have you talked to any other inmates about what you're in here for?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't like talking to people. I like staying by myself.
no one's approached you or said anything to you.
They ask if they can make me playing cards.
What I mean about the case.
No.
Okay.
I like sticking to myself.
Seconds later, Schabusiness is returned to the Brown County Jail.
PD detectives bringing an inmate back.
Schabusiness spent more than a year in the Brown County Jail awaiting trial and eventually sentencing. Since then, she's been transferred to the Tachita Correctional Institution for Women. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
That's it. Taylor Schabusiness. A little blast in the past. What's up? What's up? So, no, she's not out, Masto. There was just some new videos that were released that people haven't seen before. She's still locked up. I mean, she is apparently going to try to do an appeal, but she's still locked up. Now, some of the upcoming dates that I'm going to add to my calendar, the Baldwin trial, I think I'm going to cover that. That's next week. It's set to start, it says July 9th, so that's Tuesday. Sarah Boone, never hold your breath with this situation, but now they're making her represent herself. This is the lady that somehow convinced her boyfriend or lover, whatever, to get inside a suitcase and then left him there to die. She's gone through like 7 or 8 attorneys, and now she has to represent herself. So that should be interesting if she does. Supposedly October 7th. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see if it actually happens. Nikolai Miyu, that's at the end of this month. That's the guy that fought off like 4 or 5 kids and stabbed them or something like that. We watched the trial. His sentencing is at the end of this month, so we're going to check that out. Karen Reed, they have let me see, a conference status, I think. A status conference July 22nd. We'll do that July 22nd. And I think that's it so far. So I'm going to add those things to the calendar. Quite a bit of stuff coming up. I don't think the appeal will work either. I don't know if she's been diagnosed. She tried to plead insanity. They didn't buy the shit. They didn't buy it. And I guess the internet's working. That's kind of what Oh no, actually there was a hiccup in the connection. There was a tiny little hiccup in the connection, but it didn't drop. I called these people earlier, AT&T. They reset the modem. I don't know if that's really helped or not, but the short time we've been here, I guess it did. At least for now. I was watching a little bit of this Ashley Madison Netflix documentary. Ashley Madison's like this website where people that are in relationships or married go in there to hook up with other people and other people that are in relationships as well. And apparently there was like this mass data leak. I forgot what year it was. Well, like these hackers or somebody contacted a company. And back then I said they were making $250,000 a day. The women get on the app for free. The guys have to pay. You got to pay for like a membership and like to message and you have these tokens or whatever. And so I think it was back in 2015. This company, and I'm still watching at the very beginning, but just so you know the gist, they hack all the computers and they don't even ask for money. They're just like, you need to shut down this website, which was interesting because a lot of the times these ransomware type of hacks, they'll lock down all your information and threaten to like release it or do whatever or delete it, and you have to pay this amount, but they just wanted the app deleted. It was kind of interesting, but I think the website's still live and thriving, even though everything got leaked. There was some big ass YouTuber on there too that got his information leaked out. You didn't get a notification? Yeah, the Karen Reed thing. That is crazy. Crazy. I hope we see if we get some other jurors if they feel like coming out and speaking about it. By the way, when is Turtle Boy's trial? Turtle Boy trial. When does that happen? Are we going to cover that? Donnie Boy. Oh, where? Anybody know? Trial date. I have no idea. I don't know. They've streamed his previous hearings. So yeah, I don't know what happened either to that B. Courtney Clenny's trial. The net said July 16, I think. Oh, really? I'm going to try to find out. I'm sure one of these people know. Curious to see how that's going to turn out. There was this, I'm not going to play, but apparently there was this lady, a prison officer with the OnlyFans account, accused of a sex scandal.
A guard is accused of having sexual relations with an inmate. Thank you so much for joining us. A guard is accused of having sexual relations with an inmate at a London prison, and it was caught on tape?
Oh, God. No.
Sexual relations with an inmate at a London prison, and it was caught on tape? Those are the shocking new allegations facing one woman out in the UK. We're going to bring on prison consultant Justin Paperney to talk about it. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Oh, man. Lord almighty.
She has been arrested for allegedly having sex with an inmate at Wandsworth Prison late last month. The prison reportedly plagued by violence, vermin, and overcrowding. We'll get to that. But
that's how they get down out there in the UK.
Let's talk a little bit more about that, because
we've had stories like that.
More is this encounter, or reported encounter, was allegedly captured on cell phone footage, a video that is circulated on social media. Now, we obviously will not show you this tape, but it purportedly shows Abreu dressed in prison garb, engaging in various sex acts with a prisoner in a cell, while another prisoner, presumably this man's cellmate, films this, looks on, he's smoking, making comments such as, guys, we've made history, this is what I'm telling you, and this is how we roll in Wandsworth. So the arrest comes after an investigation was launched by the Metropolitan Police after they became aware of this video. Abreu appeared at the Uxbridge Magistrates Court in West London. She is charged with misconduct in public.
This says she got a TikTok too. I was trying to find her TikTok. TikTok prison guard is a TikTok creator. And she really hustling, huh? OnlyFans, TikTok, and a correctional officer. TikTok account, The Playroom, X6. 149 followers. She's not really grinding on there if that's all she got. Let's see. TikTok won't stop. I said a better bull in the city. The Playrooms. Okay, they got some fake accounts already. All right, so now she got locked up, but she's growing. But now the account is private. Oh, hell no. Oh, this is, see the Playroom. Profile appears to show Linda with her husband. Oh, she got a husband? Oh, no. Well, the TikTok account description reads, just a couple of married besties. The account appears to have since been deleted, but TikToks with the Playroom X6 watermark have continued to circulate across X and TikTok. One clip appears to show her and her husband are participating in a Sprite challenge. Can we see this clip? Let's see. Oh, hell no.
Challenge. This ain't the Sprite, bro. This is 7-Up.
Oh,
same
no.
thing, innit? Same thing. Like, I'm shook, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm shook. Like, you know when you go to McDonald's and then you get the Sprite and it hits you at the back of the throat.
It's like.
Now, I wonder, does he know about this? And is he cool? Maybe he's cool with his wife doing this stuff. You know, I mean, I don't know, because I guess she's hiding the OnlyFans. Like, does he know? Was this like a secret OnlyFans account or what?
It's little mini atomic bombs.
Do you know what? You should win, you know, because you drink fizzy drinks every day.
Yeah, like, no. But that makes it worse because that means my stomach is ruined because of fizzy drinks.
Oh, look at that bubbles, bro.
It's cold as well. It's upsetting. It's going to upset your stomach.
You didn't know?
You see what a girl do? You should be
I'm
good
a
at
girl.
this. Yeah, you should be good at just backing things. It's good.
Oh, wow.
Right.
No, I can't do it.
No, don't be shook, man. Let's go. 3.
No, wait.
No, let's go.
I just take a deep breath.
3, 2, 1.
What's the challenge? Drinking Sprite? That's it? Or you gotta chug it, I guess. Oh.
What's wrong with you? I'm trying to come at you.
I'm healthy. I just drink water. That's abuse.
All right. So there's one video. Damn, bro. According to the Daily Mail, the prison guard and her husband also appeared on Channel 4 TV show about swinging. Oh, okay. Somebody in the chat said they're open marriage. J-Lo. Okay. All right. While the outlet also alleged she has an OnlyFans. Over on TikTok, viewers were shocked about the chain of events. Numerous TikTokers remarked how the officer had, in their opinion, willingly ruined her life for the sake of the video. In a comment of one TikToker, a viewer asked, on the level of what was she thinking, while another wrote, no way it was that good. It was worth risking her whole career reputation. A third said they regretted watching the clip, saying, my curious self should have stayed curious. While a fourth admitted, I could not believe what I was watching. So everybody going to watch the video and shit. TikTok, don't stop. Whoa. Wow. They're on Channel 4. It's a British network. Okay, she says she's a swinger. She's a swinger. She was on Channel 4 programming called Open House. Well, I mean, that guy shouldn't be shocked then. I mean, that's the relationship you have. You shouldn't be shocked. But the thing is, some people, they have like rules too. Like they have open relationships, but it's like rules. Like they can do all kinds of stuff. You know, just don't kiss. No kissing allowed, even though, I mean, I won't get explicit, you know, but I've heard of some of these people, you can do all kinds of shit. Piss on them, whatever. Just come back home, but just you can't kiss them though. You can only kiss me when you come back home. Type of shit. I've built a big community on my social media. I preach fitness and God. All in the name of Jesus. I need a sound clip for that. All in the name of Jesus. And they were sending me messages, and I was blocking everyone because it was not something I wanted to be associated with. Linda's OnlyFans reads, I'm happily married. Sexy Latina who wants to share hot content with you. Experience my real life, real love, real S. We believe in authenticity. She really believed in that authenticity shit. All our content will be genuine and we'll never fake it. Hey, she lived up to the description. Because we want you to enjoy watching it as much as we enjoy making it. Her sister says she only found out Linda worked for the prison service at the start of the year, and she said the pair had a heart-to-heart. Oh. All I can say is that I'm a firm believer in God, and Linda gave herself to the wrong lifestyle. 100%, she's suffering the consequences. Well, I mean, so footage shows cell shows a TV and a pile of clothes heaped over the bunk bed. You see, can I show you guys? It doesn't even look like a bunk bed to me, but okay. I guess that's it. Wow. That's wild, man. I can't believe this chick did that. Oh my God. A cell inside HMP Wandsworth seen in a photo. All right, so this is what they're working with. We got a cell, dungy, ran over, dirty. A cell during inspection. All right. I don't know about that music, but that's inside one of the bugs. All right. They got TV. They got a couch. They got a dresser. Hey, what is that? A computer or some shit on the side? Or is that? Oh, that's a TV. All right. It's like, damn, people living it up. Oh. All right, let me see what else. Anything else? We'll keep watching.
Public office. We believe this is defined as willfully and without reasonable excuse or justification misconducted herself in a way which amounted to an abuse of the public's trust in the office holder by engaging in a sexual act with a prisoner in a prison cell. Now, she was granted conditional bail, but here's the thing. She's a Portuguese national, and reportedly her passport was confiscated. She's forbidden from international travel. She's reportedly electronically monitored for a large portion of the day as well. And I'll give you a little bit of background on Miss Abreu. So the New York Post is reporting that she is a married swinger, has an OnlyFans account, and once appeared on UK TV discussing her passion for sex. In fact, her sister told the Daily Mail, quote, Linda gave herself to the wrong lifestyle 100%, and now she's suffering the consequences, unfortunately, which has fallen down on her husband, our parents, and...
What do you mean falling down on her husband? If you live in that lifestyle, that's what comes with it.
Myself. Ms. Abreu is scheduled to appear at Isleworth Crown Court on July 29th. Okay.
So, and this article describes a little bit, the prison officer's radio left on the side table crackles constantly with her colleagues heard on the other channels above the din of the other prisoners on the landing, unaware what's going on in the cell. At one point, someone appears to try to come into the cell, at which the man filming can be heard saying to the person on the other side of the door, give me a minute, 1 second. So they're doing this live. There's prisoners everywhere. There's co-workers everywhere. There's the dispatch or radio walkie-talkie is literally going off while she's doing the scene. The person filming tells his friend to carry on and then pans the camera around momentarily grinning. This is how we roll in Wandsworth. Okay, let's see what else. Vanessa Frake, former head of security at Wormwood Scrubs, called the footage shocking. This is shocking. I cannot believe it.
And prison consultant Justin Paperney. Justin, thanks so much for coming on. What a case to talk about. Now, before we even get started, my understanding is, let's talk about the prison. You are familiar with this prison, right?
we have a client who had served some time there. And I'll tell you something that when you know it's a bad prison when someone says, I would rather serve time at Metropolitan Detention Center in New York, where he was extradited to, than this prison in Europe, because it was so awful, so sickening, so filthy. And it really, the tone was set at the top with corrections and leadership. They let the prisoners run the asylum in his own words. So when you have that sort of leadership, you could expect these sort of things to happen. And most people who go to prison are thinking, what can I do to create a record to get out as quickly as possible? In this prison, very little programming, very little correcting, and enables these people or some of these prisoners to get away with whatever they like. I will say it is surprising to so many people when they hear this story, though I will tell you, hardly a week goes by without some prison guard or correctional officer getting arrested for something. This might be at the top, a little different, having sex on camera for the world to see. But these things happen from penitentiary.
And they say here that 2 years ago, a female prisoner officer faced a similar police probe over jail tape that she had made in her 30s, were filmed performing oral, I guess you could say, on a prisoner. More than 80 prison staff have been sacked or reprimanded since 2013 for having affairs with inmates. So this happens a lot more, I guess, than maybe we think. The Ministry of Justice figures reveal that up until last year, 59 female staff and 24 male workers were caught. So you gotta know there's a whole bunch of more that have never been caught. Those numbers are probably way higher. Oh man.
Entries to minimum security camps where I serve time, and hopefully it brings attention to corrections in ways that we can manage these institutions a little better, with hopes that it helps people transition back to society better and to create safer communities. But people are stunned, not me.
Yeah, something you mentioned based on the video, Ms. Abreu, it seems to me, knew that she was being filmed. So it wasn't like it was in secret. You had mentioned that as well. Going back to Wandsworth, though, how does a prison like this get to be at this point? I mean, it's a famous prison in London, right? There's
Missy says a lot of girls get pregnant in jail from male officers. Wow. Holy moly. All right, well, I just wanted to jump on for a little bit and just kind of hang out. I know the Taylor story is kind of old, but I just figured since they had some new cameras, it wasn't really that interesting to me. I thought maybe we'd see more, but Law and Crime said they have like hundreds of hours of this stuff, I guess. All right, so tonight I'm just gonna chill. If there's a chase, I don't have any notifications on this page until, let me see when we're back. 2 hours. So if there's something that pops off, breaking news, whatever, I will jump on Mel CC because I have one notification there. All right, Mel CC. So make sure you subscribe. And tonight I'm gonna add all this stuff to my calendar, all these upcoming dates, so we can be a little bit organized. And yeah, I think that's it. Mama 4 missing, shall be found. I need it, yeah. We'll start getting into some of these stories too that I haven't been able to cover because of the trial. A Rare Penny says, are you going to continue the ads? I mean, I have to have ads on YouTube. I mean, that's how I make money. I can't turn off ads. So, but the memberships help out a lot too. I'm actually thinking of coming out with some new member emojis. Mel CC. Let me see. Hold on. I'll put it in the chat. That's my second page. Mel Clips, Mel CC. I don't know if the bot's working right now. Oh, I don't think the bot's working, actually. Let me turn it on. Even though I'm getting off, but... Boom. All right, guys. I will catch you later. Peace. Adios. Bloop, 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 bloop.